holds the scepter as the world's factory? For years it has been China, but could another nation be vying for that title? Enter India, an emerging global player. Today, we delve into the fascinating journey of these two Asian giants. In the late 20th century, China's story began to unfold. The country opened its doors to the world and, in a strategic move, positioned itself as a global manufacturing hub. With an abundant labor force, low-cost production, and a government that was more than willing to invest in infrastructure, China offered a potent mix that was hard for international businesses to resist. Over the years, Made in China became a common sight, from electronics and clothing to furniture and toys. The world started to rely heavily on China for its manufacturing needs. This reliance fostered China's economic boom and transformed it into the world's second-largest economy, a true testament to their strategic planning and execution. But the winds of change are blowing. As we move further into the 21st century, another country is making its mark. India, with its vast population and growing middle class, is emerging as a contender in the global manufacturing arena. India's growth story is relatively recent. In the early 1990s, it started liberalizing its economy, inviting foreign investments. With a demographic dividend, a large English-speaking population, and improving infrastructure, India began attracting global businesses. India's growth is also fueled by its technological prowess. As a global IT hub, India is leveraging technology to leapfrog into advanced manufacturing sectors. This sets it apart from China, which initially focused on low-cost, labor-intensive sectors. Moreover, India's democratic governance and strong legal system make it an attractive destination for businesses seeking a stable, reliable environment. These factors, combined with the government's Make in India initiative, are propelling India's rise as a potential global manufacturing hub. But it's not all smooth sailing. Both countries face their unique challenges. China grapples with a slowing economy and increasing labor costs. On the other hand, India needs to address issues like regulatory hurdles, skill gaps, and infrastructure bottlenecks to fully realize its potential. To summarize, China's rise as the world's manufacturing center was a result of strategic planning, abundant labor, and low-cost production. Today, India, with its demographic advantage, technological expertise, and improving business environment, is emerging as a strong contender. The global manufacturing landscape is evolving, and it's fascinating to observe how these two Asian giants navigate their paths. As we continue to watch their journeys, one thing is clear. The future of global manufacturing is not a saga of China versus India, but rather how these two countries can complement each other in a more interconnected world. So, as the sun sets in the east, it's not just about who's the world's factory anymore. It's about how these nations contribute to a global ecosystem where every country has a unique role to play. And that, dear listener, is a narrative worth following.